Alright guys, getting this all cleaned up. It used to be a grinder stand that I haven't been using for a while, but now we're going to use it to make a stand for the control head for this. And that's what we're doing. We're getting this guy all set up today. Drilled in. I went with the 5/16, so I have a little play here. It's gonna work now, so let's go get that welded onto that stand now, and we'll get it all set up. For the welder I'm not, it didn't turn out too bad. The paint dries. I want to see what I can do about fixing that. And we need to see if we can bring this over just a little bit more. Okay for now. Come up with a different way to run that hose later. The lock is working. It seems to be doing okay, and there we go. I do see that I am going to have to come up with a hook to grab onto that from out, so I'm out from under the car when I release the lock. That will save us a whole lot on our back in time. guys, that was interesting and fun. But that's gonna make life easy. So we are gonna have to rethink the way we run our hose. It's kind of pinching it right there. But right now the truck's sitting on the pinch weld and on the frame, if it weren't for the gas tank. And if you shake it, it's pretty damn sturdy. Yeah, it's pretty sturdy. I'd feel safe putting my ass underneath there. Yeah. This one's back here because I don't know if you can see it too well. That tire there is all coated in oil. Seal is leaking on that side, and I do believe the pumpkin seal is leaking. So I've got new seals for either side. Got new brake pads for over there. We'll get all that done. There's been a creaking back here I've been wanting to look into. We'll get more into what's going on there. So, then, you know, you've got broken whatever there. So, oh, that'll be fun. And then we got to get up into here. This is an aftermarket drag link, but I got a new one for it, so we're going to be replacing that. Let's see if we can figure out where all that pain in my steering's coming from. I think it might be ball joints, it might be that, could be a combination of the two. We're going to fix both of those on another video. And that, while she's back here, she's giving me a little bit of a run issue. But those plugs and wires were put on here almost 5 years ago when I rebuilt the motor. So we're going to change those. Maybe clean the carburetor up a little bit and see if we can get rid of that run issue. So, as for the yard, doesn't look like it, but I got a lot of this yard cleaned back up. Need to make a trash run. And got a little cover to build for this truck so we can work on it through the winter. Decided to keep the frame because these are 120-inch wheelbase, and that truck out there is 118. It'll work out. And why hunt down another one if I've already got one here? So I've got an axle over there so I can run a single axle on here. I've got a flatbed over there. Got everything I need to start building that motor. Maybe next time we revisit everything back here, I can get this up on a stand and out of my way. Alright guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Please click like and subscribe.